Hey Guy, this is Steve Wickwar. I was replying to your email on how to check out your lists, and it was getting lengthy and confusing, so I decided just to make a quick tutorial. So if you head to our webpage and click on Sign In, you have two different email addresses. One's the treasurer at rangersfootball.org, and the other one is your personal email. Either one will work. Log in with both. I give you rights for both of them. You've actually already had rights. You just may not know how to access it, so I'm going to show you this real quick. You just log in. Once you log in, you'll come up here to the admin button right up front, or up top. Move over to members and go to registration system. Once you head here, you'll see all of our active registrations. One thing you can do is you can click on whichever one you want to look at. I'm going to go ahead and click on this first one and just choose list. Once you do that, you should see a list of all the players. Okay, this is where you can come in and real quickly see date of birth, if they're up to date on their payments and so forth. However, if you want to print out an actual list of them, you can hit the back button. I'm just going to go back to registration system again. This time, instead of clicking on the individual registration program, I'm simply going to come over here and click on download. Now, when you do that, it pulls up this very confusing looking list of available data that you want to print out. You could mess around with this, but it gets kind of confusing. I always just keep it the same and just, if I don't need all this, I just ignore it on the actual CSV file that will be printed out. So just leave everything as it is. Since you have that one selected already, really all you have to do is, one thing you may want to do is, if you want to change the age of the league of the person or maybe a particular season, I don't think you would want to worry about that. Registered members or people that have paid on certain dates, you could actually do. But if you just want to, in other words, maybe you had people that registered a while back and as of, for example, let's say May, how many people registered for May. You just want to know how many people registered for July. Well, here you could come in here and say last updated on or paid on, etc., and give an actual date, like let's say from who paid between the end of May and where we're at right now, and that would give you that list only. So that might be helpful, so you don't have to go back and reinvent the wheel each time. But if you want to just see a whole list of who's registered in that particular division, you just click Save and Download. Now I'm doing this in Chrome. I'm not sure what your browser is, but in Chrome, it will just download right over here to the left, and all you do is drag that onto your desktop. Okay, and then you have it. I'm going to go ahead and open it to show you what it would look like. It is an Excel file. Okay, so if you look up here, it gives you, we're obviously in a different program here, but here you have the ID of the person. Here you have the last name and first name and how many people are in the division. And of course, because we didn't specify exactly the data we wanted, it went ahead and just gave us everything that there possibly is. Okay, so that is basically how you would go to the registration system and look at the different registration divisions and figure out who is in there, and also download reports. I hope that helped. If you need another tutorial, I'm at home, it's the summer, I can fix you one up in no time. I hope that takes care of things.